皆さん、また来てくださってありがとうございます。こちらはマンハッタンニューヨーク土曜日の朝です。ということでね、今日の動画はね、グリーンランドの件、これの、フォローアップ。デンマークの人がどう言ってるか、今度はデンマークの人がどう言ってるかっていうのと、グリーンランドのトップはどう言ってるかっていうのを載っけたいと思います。あとはね、ニュースはいろいろあったんですよ。トランプさんの、ニューヨークのケースが、無条件に解放。っていうことになったりとか、その前に、実はね、カーター大統領の国葬があったんですね。告別式があったんですよ。元大統領。100歳ですから、29日、12月の29日に100歳でお亡くなりになったんですね。で、その告別式が木曜日にあったんですよ。ここにね、もうすごい絵ですよ、もうすごい絵で言葉には出てないですけどね、もうすごい腹の探り合いがもうすごかったです。DS だらけですよね。DS の中にもうトランプさんとメラニアさん、勝者のトランプとメラニアさんがスーッと入っていって、そしてそこにいるマイク・ペンスに、アルゴアに、ヒラリー、そしてブッシュ、そしてトランプさんの隣にはオバマが座りましたよ。そしてね、談笑してるんですよ。これがね、このトランプさんの素晴らしさですよね。この人生、子供、家族、すべてをデストロイして、最後には命まで取られかけた、この人に対してですね、笑顔で笑いながら話すと。これができるのはトランプさんしかいません。ということでね、山火事の事件もありますけれども、今日は動画はこの2つを載っけたいと思います。ということで、見てください。どうぞ。
Purchase Greenland might actually have more untapped natural resources than any other place on the planet right now. It makes a ton of sense from a military standpoint as well, putting the U.S. right in the middle of the Arctic Sea as it melts. Greenland's prime minister has also been very public about wanting to be liberated from Danish rule. On Twitter, a Danish journalist listed out the reasons why Denmark should sell Greenland to the United States, writing that the U.S. is a highly valued ally to Denmark, but we are a small country and we can't contribute that much to the alliance. But we can contribute by selling Greenland, and that's something. Denmark doesn't have the ability to mine or extract the oil. Selling to someone who can make sense, and that would mean we don't have to sell those mining rights to China. China wants them. Tonight, we're joined by the man who joined him on Trump Force One for this trip yesterday. Charlie Kirk is with us, founder of Turning Point USA. Charlie, good to have you back.
Thank you. Great to see you.
So this was quite a trip yesterday. You flew from Florida to Greenland, and you made it back for dinner at Mar-a-Lago last night. Take us through the whole day. What was this like?
It's pretty remarkable, yeah. Don called me up. He said, hey, Charlie, do you want to go to Greenland with me? I said, that is an offer I can't resist, and not an offer I thought I'd ever get. We boarded Trump Force One at 2 a.m., 6-hour flight up to Nuuk. We got off the plane right as the sun was rising at 11 a.m. local time. They only get a couple hours of sunlight there. And we were met by hundreds of people with MAGA hats and American flags that were so enthusiastic about our entrance and our just basically fact-finding mission. We wanted to learn about what was happening there. We came as tourists. We didn't meet with any government officials, no one in their official capacity. We then went to some of the local sites, as you see some of the pictures there, went up to the hill, very sacred hill there in downtown Nuuk, which actually commemorates the first missionary that came there in the 1700s. We went to the local museum, the local cultural center. We met with locals, dozens of them, and heard their stories. What we learned is a couple things. Number one, the people of Greenland are awesome. They're tough people. They have tough winters. They've been through a lot, and they feel forgotten, but they're the most lovely people. Number two, they feel as if they're mistreated right now by the Danish government, that the Danish government is not treating them the way that they like to be treated, and they want to be wealthy again. And that is the third thing. The locals were telling us about how they have rubies on the side of the streets in some of their neighborhoods, about the oil and minerals, about the lithium, about the nickel they have in their country, and they want to be able to use it. They do not want to be terrorized by Russia or China, and Greenland entering the United States of America would give them safety, security, and prosperity for generations to come.
as well. And as we anticipate the hearse to open soon here in about the next 3 minutes to be carried into the National Cathedral to begin funeral services that are set to begin at 10 a.m. going until at least 11:15, and we will bring that to you here as a way for the entire nation and especially Georgia to take part in this moment before this day ends back in Plains, Georgia. Looks like Michelle Obama is the only noticeably absent spouse for the occasion, as we see Melania Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Laura Bush, and second gentleman Doug Emhoff.
This live video is fascinating.
It is. And I'm just waiting for the social media professional lip readers to sort of especially give the dialogue between Trump and Obama, who have really been chatting it up this entire time. No greetings, though, for Vice President Kamala Harris. I think that was noticeable as well.
Watching live coverage of the state funeral of former President Jimmy Carter on C-SPAN 2. President Biden has just arrived and been seated with his wife, Dr. Jill Biden. Next to them is Vice President Kamala Harris and her husband. Incidentally, this is the first time since the election that she and President-elect Donald Trump have been in the same room together.
Off the top, you mentioned the Carter funeral today. What were you talking to Barack Obama about?
He did look very friendly, I must say.
I thought you guys hated each other.
I didn't realize it, how friendly it looked. I saw it on your wonderful network just a little while ago before I came in, and I said, boy, they look like two people that like each other. And we probably do. We have little different philosophies, right? But we probably do. I don't know, we just got along. But I got along with just about everybody on that. We met backstage, as you know, before we went on. And I thought it was a beautiful service, but we all got along very well, which is good.
そして独身術の方の回答はこちらです。どうぞ。
you